Today was one of those really annoying and really tough ADHD days for me. The days where there's a thing that you have to do and it's quite important, but it's not quite urgent enough that it just overrides and takes over everything and is very doable. But still, there were consequences for me for not getting it done today. Mainly, here's the thing, right? With ADHD, it's very easy to do something when it's last minute and it's sort of due. But when we have to do something now, well ahead of the due date, because we won't have time in between, it's a very abstract thing. Like, you know, today's a Sunday, my Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, whatever, very busy, very full. I wasn't going to be able to do the task that I needed to any other time but tonight, except it's not due for it till Thursday. So it doesn't matter right now, but I really wanted to do it. And that means that I spent almost the entire day in this strange state of not quite starting and feeling it hanging over me, and eventually, finally, the absurdity of it all, I was able to just literally force myself through and sit down, and none of the steps were hard. None of it was particularly difficult at all. It just didn't seem important, even though it was. So it took a lot of effort to do some very basic things. And it was tiring, and all day I was sort of coping with how difficult it was to get started on this task. Now in hindsight, honestly, I would have been better off just chilling out all day and then on Wednesday, staying up all night and barely sleeping. I'd have been much happier. And I wouldn't even have had to have done that. I would have, actually it wouldn't have taken me very long at all. Once that imminent deadline was looming, I would have found a way. I always do. It's how I operate, and I know that. Still, you know, learning, reflecting. Increases my odds of getting it more right next time, I suppose. That's all for today. Thanks for tuning in with today's Little Update.